Dear friends, 1430 days of war between Russia and Ukraine and 106 days of ceasefire between Hamas and Israel. But the latter is meaningless because Trump, while in World Economic Forum in Davos, declared creation of Peace Council or Board of Peace, which earlier was supposed to be International Stabilization Force, himself as the chairman. And now, in parallel to United Nations, it will work. In principle, it says that it will be cooperating with United Nations, but in reality, it means that United Nations is buried further. There are many members, his foreign minister, his son-in-law, Netanyahu and others, after having paid or not paid $1 billion. Russia too is thinking to be part of it because its frozen assets will be used here. E4 has said no to it because European Union is totally being sidelined not only in here but even in Ukrainian affair. Here all the members will have no veto power but only what Trump says. He has the right to change the resolution, he has right to change the members, invite new ones. This, friend, by any chance does not mean that capitalism, imperialism is being strengthened. It is becoming hollow and hollower as time passes. This dialectical understanding we must grasp and must spread. That means our strength, if it increases, the global people, the working people, these people will vanish very soon than expected. As far as Ukraine is concerned, in Zaporizhia, Ukrainians carried out multiple counterattacks in Kasotsev but retreated later, which is south of Tarnuvet in Guliaipol sector. And Russians advanced in Dorozhnivanka area, which is adjacent to Novopavlovka, where Russians advanced southwest and in the center. Coming to Pokrovsk, Mirnograd in western side, heavy fight is continuing on the outskirts of Grishny, which is northwest of Pokrovsk, while in northern side, that is Rodinsky side, Russians have made gains towards northwest of Nikhanorivka and northwest of Rodinsky. Russians have also advanced near Fedorovka in Slavyansk Kramatorsk direction and south of Sviate Pokrovsky. Coming to Sivers'k side, Russians made small gains in Ozerne center. Coming to northeast, in Lyman direction, Russians made small gains in northeast of Koroviyar, southeast of Drobyshev, and northern part of Stavki, also in western Lyman. So it seems that Russians' noose is tightening as far as Lyman is concerned from east and north of Lyman. In Kupiansk, heavy fight is continuing in form of positional battle, especially on the crossings over Oskil River. North of Kharkov, Volchansk direction, Russians made gains in northern part of Grafsky and took over Semenivka, which is in southern Volchansk. Also, they advanced near Sinelnikov, Staritsa by 300 meters, Lyman 500 and Volchansky Kutori 200 meters. These gains are continuous. As far as Sumy is concerned, heavy fight is continuing on almost all the fronts. Russians gained about 600 to 1000 meters along 9 directions. Heavy interdiction missions going from both the sides. Ukrainian struck DPR, Krasnodar, Voronezh, while Russians hit Poltava, Kiev. Their main targets remain energy sector, ammunition depot, using UAVs, artillery and missiles. The so-called peace treaty between the two countries in UAE, along with Americans, they have various plans where Zelensky wants that the energy sector must be spared by both the countries. Basic reason that Kiev is really under heavy stress there are massive power outages. He also wants that oil refineries and the tankers being seized by each other must stop. No one is talking about the demilitarization and especially denazification, which Russian Federation started as part of special military operations. Unlikely, isn't it? As long as capitalism remains, nothing can be done. Nothing much can be done about it. In Syria, situation remains very volatile in Aleppo and Raqqa area, where fight between SDR, YPR, and STG continuing. Davos, finally, remains the hub center of imperialist powers. And now, after Trump in power in his second term, has totally exposed what does imperialism means. A report says that 4 million people have prematurely died after 1946 in various nuclear tests by various countries due to radiation, cancer, and other diseases caused by the explosions. And we still say that capitalism, imperialism, which survives on war industries, is the last and the best system that human being has ever evolved. If it is so, then we must doubt on our own intelligence and that imaginary intelligence which created us. Another report says that on X, that is X Twitter, if you are anti-Zionist regime, your account will not be circulated and you will be in dark. That's all. Thank you.